Hi guys, it's Sunflower Spirit here, and I wanted to try something new. I've been thinking a lot about it. I've been meditating on it, and I thought I'd just give it a shot and see. So what I wanted to try to do is healing interpersonal relationships, because I feel like this is a huge area for many people that needs healing. So I'm gonna try to do a reading for the general collective for healing interpersonal relationships. So let's see. Hope you guys are having a good day today. So what messages do you have for the general collective on healing interpersonal relationships? Healing guidance for interpersonal relationships, please. Messages for healing interpersonal relationships. Okay. So I don't know, I have a lot of ideas, and like I said, this is just kind of like a trial thing. So messages for healing interpersonal relationships. All right. And then we have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck there. And then I'll just go ahead and clarify these. But what stands out to me right now is it looks like there's a message of risk-taking and specifically new beginnings. And so with new beginnings in relationships, it doesn't have to always be just like a new relationship. One of the things that I've found with, working with my clients and everything is that new beginnings, new starts are always welcome for relationships, and it always seems to be some sort of healing aspect. But we can look at the entire picture here. Let's just clarify some of these cards. So yeah, it looks like we're surrounding new beginnings and specifically risk-taking in relationships, kind of having that like young sense of like playfulness. Yeah, playfulness in relationship. We do have the Seven of Pentacles here, so that's kind of like having patience. And we have the Eight of Pentacles right below it, so it's kind of like working hard and having patience. Yeah, definitely, like being patient with other people, being patient with yourself. We also have the Eight of Cups with the Strength card, so to me that looks like kind of cultivating that emotional intelligence, having the ability to move away from situations or people that are, not healthy with emotions. And then we have the Three of Pentacles with the Six of Pentacles. So to me, this is saying like really focus on building foundations in your relationships. Building a strong, solid foundation, building together, like working together. And this is also, with the Six of Pentacles here, it could also be about the balancing out kind of like your your stability as far as like career and financial stuff goes, balancing out those kinds of responsibilities, and also balancing out kind of your emotions and how you come across to the other person. With the Fool, that's kind of what that young playfulness, risk-taking behavior is about. With the Eight of Wands here, I really see, yeah, it's definitely about like taking action, like somebody taking action to really taking action, taking communication, kind of trying new things. It's almost like trying new things, um, being willing to take little risks every day. And then with this Five of Cups, Five of Cups is usually about grief and loss. It's kind of like that emotional struggle of feeling like, you've lost something. And so, and then we have the Six of Wands here. So yeah, the Five of Cups is like, I think what the Five of Cups is saying is, feel you're going to have those times where you're going to feel like either you lost a battle with somebody, somebody didn't understand you, somebody misunderstood you. And then, this can also be about like losing people or losing pets or something and needing to grieve through that. And so or it could be like about breaking up with somebody, breaking up with a partner or with a friend, even. And we have the Seven of Wands under that. So to me, what this is saying is that like these obstacles are going to come up in your relationships. And so with the Seven of Wands here, it's like really, really being determined and, to overcome these types of obstacles. We have the Chariot and the Six of Wands over here. The Chariot is about reaching for your dreams and your goals. And this could be, together, but it's also separately because people are going to have, different ideas of what their dreams and goals are. And then it's kind of like finding that balance with your success, like focusing on your victories, what works well. And it's going to be different for everybody. It's going to be different for every person. It's going to be different for every relationship. So just to kind of go over it again, we have having patience with yourself, having patience with your partner, with your friend, with your family member, whoever it is. And also, focusing on, how hard people work. It's a lot of hard work to maintain relationships, to, sometimes even just to see eye to eye on small things. We also have focusing on that, emotional intelligence, focusing on like, what are these emotions serving me? Sometimes, we can get really inside of our emotions, and sometimes that's not the most effective thing for relationships. And so it's kind of like having that strength, determination, courage, perseverance to kind of really pick through the emotions and see, not only understand our emotions for what they are, but understand that emotions don't last forever. And so, yeah, absolutely. You can really walk away from these emotions at any time. You can look for something better at any time whenever you're ready. And then it's kind of like building together. It's building a solid foundation, growth, maturity, building that foundation, but also being sensitive to, people's ideas of what stability looks like in a relationship and what growth looks like, because sometimes people will have differing ideas about that. And then I love this. This is just, to me, this is saying it's about risk taking. It's about being willing and able to try new things, to start over again. If something doesn't work, to say, okay, let's scrap that one and just completely start fresh. And this has to do with really good communication. You have to have communication to be able to enjoy these kind of new beginnings together. You have to be able to communicate effectively and say, that last thing that we tried, like that was a really great idea, but it didn't work for me. And so, would you mind if we, you know, tried something new? And here's my idea. So let's take this risk together. So it's kind of like that. There's always going to be, with people, with relationships, anybody in our lives, there's always going to be that grief and loss. There's always going to be that emotional letdown when, somebody feels misunderstood or somebody doesn't feel heard, or, somebody might even say the wrong thing and then instantly regret it. And so there's always going to be that. And it's just kind of like with this Seven of Wands, I really see this kind of like you have to fight for this. Like both parties, all parties who are involved have to fight for this. You have to overcome these feelings of grief and loss, these feelings of letdown. You have to be strong and determined and overcome these obstacles together, or it's never going to work. So yeah, this is really beautiful energy. I love it, you guys. I hope this was helpful. You'll have to let me know if you like the interpersonal relationship healing. Let me know if you like it or not. This was really fun to do for you guys. Thanks so much for stopping by. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will talk to you later.